Today we're diving into something a little different, but super important for privacy and freedom lovers. Installing Artix Linux, the Arch-based, fully systemd-less distribution. If you're tired of systemd bloat and want a truly lightweight, rolling release system with your choice of init, this is it. But there's a bigger reason I'm showing you the systemd-less version right now. Recent age verification laws popping up in places like California, Colorado, and beyond have pushed some Linux projects to add compliance features. Systemd just merged code that adds birth date fields to its user database, basically laying the groundwork for age checks on your machine. Artix devs came out swinging and said it plainly: will never require any verification or identification from the user. That's why downloading the systemd-less Artix ISO is important. You're choosing a distro that actively refuses to play ball with intrusive government mandates. True freedom, no compromises. Today I'm installing it live in a virtual machine using Virt Manager so you can follow along safely without touching your main rig. Let's jump in. All right, here we are in the live environment. We're gonna go ahead and click on Install Artix. This is going to open up the installer. Here we'll choose the language, then the time zone. I'm over on the West Coast. The installer is kind of slow for me, but it's in a virtual machine, so that's to be expected. Next, we'll choose the keyboard layout. Here we have where we will choose where to install and how to install Artix. We're going to choose the entire disk. Now we'll add our username and super strong password, and I'll have it log in automatically. Hit next, and then hit install. Sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and have some patience. Okay, the installation is done. We'll select restart now and hit done. I'm going to skip the welcome screen and go ahead and update the system. I'll open up a terminal and run the command sudo pacman-syu. Here I'm going to install Btop to check out system stats. Looks like we're using 1 GB of memory at idle. That's pretty low. Here's Fastfetch showing all of the system information. Only 954 packages, and we're using the most current Linux kernel, 6.19.10, which was the most current at the time of me making this video. Artix comes with a Falkon web browser, something I never really used before. The Falkon website has this to say about itself. Falkon is a KDE web browser using Qt Web Engine rendering engine, previously known as Qtzilla. It aims to be a lightweight web browser available through all major platforms. This project has been originally started only for educational purposes, but from its start, Falkon has grown into a feature-rich browser. Falkon has all standard functions you expect from a web browser. It includes bookmarks, history, both also in sidebar, and tabs. Above that, it has by default enabled blocking ads with a built-in ad block plugin. It has a cool history too. Started as Qtzilla back in 2010, rewritten in C++, and later became Falkon under KDE. Little choppy looking at YouTube, but that's to be expected in a virtual machine. Here we can change the wallpaper. And we'll also take a look at and change the screen resolution. These are all the applications that Artix preloads with. We've got the info center here. You can check out the system monitor here as well. Here are all the network interfaces. audio, CPU information, memory, USB devices. Now I'm going to download NeoVim for text editing. I'll be using sudo pacman -S in Vim. Artix comes with a great open source media player called VLC. It has a ton of options and is pretty much the standard when it comes to open source media players. Now we'll change the themes around a little bit and mess with the settings and colors. Here we can right-click on the desktop and choose Edit Mode, and then we can add and remove widgets. Typical KDE Plasma. So there you have it, a full Artix Linux install, systemd free by design and proudly resisting age verification overreach. If you value privacy, minimalism, and saying no to unnecessary government hooks in your OS, Artix is worth trying. Drop a comment below. Are you Team Systemd or Team Freedom? Have you tried Artix before? What's your go-to init system? If you enjoyed this video, smash like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified. Links to the Artix Wiki install guide and download in the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.